an AMI TV digital exclusive.
Accidental activist.
My name is Paul Vino from Halifax, Nova Scotia. I'm a disability activist. So today is Wednesday, January the 9th. It's actually the 4th anniversary of the day that I started shoveling. And so I just, borrowed a aluminum shovel and a metal rod and went out and busted open a crosswalk so I could cross the street, which is a cool coincidence because this started out literally as me just wanting to cross the street so I could pay my phone bill, because I'd had, at that point, maybe 10 weeks of not being able to work or go out and do anything. Basically couldn't leave the block. And then the next day, I went a little further down the block to see what else I could do. I didn't plan to make this into a thing. I just wanted to cross the street. And then the first person I talked to when I started this was a woman my mom's age, and she said the week before she had fallen on Quinpool on a poorly done corner and still had her head was still ringing from this concussion. So it made it that much more real that this could be my mom dealing with this. And then through the day, people talked to me and told me their stories. But a guy snapped his ankle who was a runner and had to have surgery, things like that. So I quickly saw what I thought was just my tiny little issue affected everybody else in the city, that it wasn't just a disability issue, it was a citizen's issue. And the idea that I could be one of these other people in a long line of other citizens that have worked to make our city and our province a little bit better, that to me, that feels like really good work to do, because not everybody gets to do that. A lot of people just get pissed off and scream and never get to take part in the process of transforming things. If I wouldn't have had my injury, I don't know what I would be doing. But with this, the meaning that I've gotten out of doing this, that's directly related to the fact that I'm injured. It gives a lot more meaning to the suffering and the trauma and the damage and the sort of pain that my family and I have gone through. To be able to help other people, it sort of smooths over a lot of the cracks and the sharp edges.
For more original content, visit ami.ca.